Today we're going to get into some more percussive sound design. Hi, I'm Matthew David Fritz, and welcome to another episode where we go under the hood to look at the nuanced techniques of Chords of a Man music. Today we're going to get into some sound design where we used some materials in my shop, on locations in my shop, in order to create some percussive effects. The song that we're talking about today is Checkerwork and Chain. It's on our latest album, Something More Is Here. And this song has a theme of chain in it. You know, of course, it comes from a passage in the Old Testament about the chain work on the capitals in Solomon's temple. But this song talks about chains, so we thought, why don't we actually use a chain for the percussion track in this song? So I looked through all the chains that I had in my workshop. I found a few small ones that I tried recording them. They were not really cutting it. You couldn't tell that it was a chain. So I went to the hardware store and I got this heavier duty chain, a couple feet of it. It costs a little bit more because it's heavier, but I thought this is really going to give me the sound that I want. So I experimented with some different locations on where to drop this chain to make it sound like a chain. I tried the floor, and I'll show you what happens there. So when I drop it on the floor, it's nice. It kind of does the job, but it sounds a little bit too thin. So I thought, well, I got some other options here. I have this wood-burning stove with a metal top, and I thought if I drop it there, it may be the most ideal situation. So it does make a nice chain-like sound, but it's a little bit harsh. It's a little bit pingy, so it could be a little overbearing. So what I ended up doing is using a combination of recording this and then recording on the floor as well, dropping on the floor, and I put them together, overlapped the tracks or layered the tracks, so I get a little bit of the high end on the thin side from the floor, and I get a little bit more of the aggressive sound from the top here. And I'll put this in the track on the computer and I'll show you what we did. So in the middle of the screen we have the track with the percussive chain set to the first beat of every measure for the most part. There is a little spot here where it speeds up. The beginning of the song starts with just that chain, and then the audio comes in for the piano. Here comes the piano. I watched your... Okay, and then the rest of the first verse goes without any percussive chains, and then it picks up again in the chorus of the song. These nets of checkerwork and chain, and hours spent in vain. It's subtle, but it's back there, just backing the vocals and the piano. And then we have a part where it picks up a little bit in tempo and texture, and then I add a swell of a cello ramping up through there as well. Be strong. And then you have a little bit extra percussion from other parts. But you can see the rest of the song does have this chain throughout. These nets of checkerwork and chain, and at this point the song is so well layered that it's barely noticeable, but it's still there holding the rhythm. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Stay tuned next time. We will go under the hood again and I'll show you some new sound design techniques where we used field recordings and inserted them into the songs. So take care, and we'll see you next time.